I'm Alex. I'm an AI evangelist with weights and biases. I'm here to talk to you about confidently iterating on your LLM-powered applications in production. In traditional software, if something breaks, you can read the code and understand why it broke. But LLMs are non-deterministic. So if you've ever put an MVP on production, you know that it's effectively a black box. So how do you productize something that you don't know what it's going to do ahead of time? We're calling this experimentation. And that's what we at Weights and Biases build great tools for. We try lots of stuff to see what will work, and we build an intuition in this iterative process of how these models will behave in production. It's really important as you experiment that you keep track and log everything that worked and didn't work. If you don't do this, you can quickly get lost. And as you iterate, you need to build theories and intuition and gut feels about what works and what doesn't. In order to do that, you need a very robust way to constantly look at a specific individual example and learn from it, and then build it into your evaluation pipeline. And finally, you need a way to measure the progress. Did you do better or worse? How do you measure progress on something that has no right or wrong answer? Well, like we do with any fuzzy process, we define metrics instead of a pass or fail criteria. And instead of testing, we evaluate. We collect interesting examples that we want our model to work for. We then ask the model to produce responses to those examples. And then we do scoring or grading, sometimes as humans, and sometimes we use other LLMs as a judge. 6 years ago, Weights and Biases started with a simple realization that AI development needs new tooling. We know something about building tooling. We've literally built the tools that help bring the LLM revolution to the world. Weights and Biases experiment tracking tooling is adopted by nearly every foundational model builder out there. They track millions of experimental runs across hundreds of thousands of metrics, and then track millions of data points to bring you the best LLMs in the world, including ones you use and love every day, like GPT-4. And so now we bring the same tool building expertise to you, the AI developer, that use LLMs to build applications in production. Introducing Weave, our new lightweight toolkit for tracking and evaluating LLM applications with confidence. The first part of Weave is tracking everything. It doesn't introduce new frameworks or abstractions to slow you down. Just one line of code, and you'd be able to track and trace everything that your LLM does on production, including the way you work, prompts on inputs and outputs, latency, code versioning, prompt formatting, and much more out of the box for free. Weave Evaluations is a lightweight toolkit that offers unprecedented clarity on your evaluations tracking. Here's some code that gets you a very robust evaluation out of the box. You provide a simple dataset example, a few scoring functions that decide whether or not the answer was good, and the model, the LLM you want to evaluate, and then you run it. What you get in response is this beautiful dashboard that allows you to compare between the experiments and evaluations and track exactly what went wrong when. We really hope you like it, and give it a try at 1b.me/weave.